What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of the most highly sought after Disney pins ever. These are limited edition 250 pins, really hard to find, WDI Profiles. And I have a lot of them. I don't have all of them though. And I actually did get rid of some of them from my collection recently. And I'm trying to get a couple of highly sought after Disney pins for my own collection that I really want even more. Most of them are Lion King, and I haven't quite found them yet, but I'm hoping to get them soon. So let's go ahead and get this one started. I'm going to be sharing 39 different profile pins, and we're going to start it off with my number one favorite. We have Scar from the Lion King. This is one of the most valuable ones from the Villain series. Really hard to find nowadays, but definitely my favorite pin from the profiles, and it's easily in my top 30 Disney pins of all time. Never letting that one go. Moving on, we have Simba from the series, and I love the Lion King, so I had to share these three first. Up next, we had Nala. This one's not the best, but it's pretty simple, and I really do like the details on the background of these profile pins. They're really shiny, so that's the first set I have, the Lion King ones. Moving on, we have Beauty and the Beast. We have Belle over here. She is just beautiful. She's one of my favorite princesses. It's really hard for me to pick between her and Jasmine, but I really like Belle, and I think Beauty and the Beast is my favorite princess movie of all time. And then we have Beast as well. Super nice pin. I really like how the gold on both of these go together, so that made these pins really nice for me. And then we also have Gaston from the Villain set. This is a really great one, and it's actually one of the other popular villains. Not as highly valuable as the top ones, but he's a really good looking one. And then after that, we have Aladdin with Abu. This one's a really nice pin, and I really like the details on this one. Kind of sucks they never made Genie as a profile, but they do have Jasmine. This one's really nice as well. I like this one a lot. The green on this pin is beautiful. So that's a really nice looking profile pin. And then we also have, of course, Jafar from the Villain series. As you can see, the background on this one is super cool. You can see that it has a snake, so that's really nice. I like the red on that one for sure. That's a great one. Moving on to one of my favorite Pixar movies, we have the Toy Story profiles. Jessie, she is a cowgirl, and I like the details on this one. The only thing that messed up on is, you can see right here, it's white under her arm. That was supposed to be blue like the background, but overall, I still think this is a really nice pin. And then the next one, we have Buzz Lightyear. Now, this one is super cool. I love Toy Story. It's my favorite Pixar movie along with Wall-E, but this one's really nice. He's pretty big too, so that's definitely one of the favorite profiles as well. I'm actually kind of trying to make these in order of my favorites, so it possibly might be. And then we have Woody over here. Man, Toy Story 4, they really did my boy Woody wrong, but I still like all the Toy Story movies. Next, we have Hades from Hercules. He's definitely my second favorite villain profile from the series. I love this pin, and he's beautiful. He's in the top 5 most valuable villains for sure, and I would definitely not let go of this one. I just really like the details on this guy a lot. And then up next, we have Meg from Hercules. She's not a princess, but she's definitely beautiful and definitely one of my favorites from the Heroine series. She's just really great, and I think she's pretty high up there in value as well. And then we also have, of course, Hercules. Look at that one. That's a really beautiful pin. I like the colors on the pin's backgrounds. That's always been probably one of my favorite things about the profiles, but Hercules should have been a little more muscular toned, but he looks really cool too. Up next, we have Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. This one's pretty cool, but you know what? I might let go of him one day. The only reason I really don't want to let him go is because I don't see myself letting go of the next two I'm going to be sharing with you guys. We have Lilo with Scrump. Super awesome one. This one's really good looking, and she's actually pretty high up there in value too, but nowhere near the other heroines from the series, but she's a really nice looking pin. And then we have Stitch. This one is one of my favorites for sure. Who doesn't love Stitch? I mean, come on. This one's a really cute pin. He's holding his book, so this one's really nice. Up next, I have one of my favorite characters from Disney overall. We have Nick Wilde with his popsicle. This is a really great looking pin, and I just love his posture, and I like the background color, just everything about it. And then once he had the popsicle in his hand, I absolutely think this one came out really nice. And then of course after Nick, we gotta have a Judy Hopps. This one is really nice actually as well. Definitely one of my favorites from the Heroine series. She's really detailed. She looks exactly like the movie, and she has the carrot pen in her hand, which records anything she'd like to record. So that's really cool as well. And after that one, we have Moana. She's beautiful. And then you can see right there, what is that in her hand? Yep, you should know if you like the movie Moana. Correct. She has the heart of Tafiti in her hand, and the details on it are incredible. It is very shiny, and the background of Moana's pin is pretty nice as well. I think she is definitely one of the best Disney princesses out there, so I definitely will never let go of this one. So after her, we have Maui, who I think is just beautiful. Look at that. The tattoo details, the details right over there on his hook. This pin is gorgeous, but this is definitely one of the better ones. He's not even that high in value, actually, so I think he's undervalued. Next up, we have Tarzan, one of the most underrated Disney movies of all time. I absolutely love this movie and think this is a gorgeous pin as well. There's not a lot of Tarzan pins out there, so I was glad when they made a Tarzan one. And of course, with Tarzan, we have Jane. This one's super cute, and Jane is an adorable Disney character, and she's quite geeky. She has a monkey on her shoulder and her art book, so I really like the details on this pin as well. Really undervalued. Another pin that I would say is undervalued. Next up, we have Mulan. I think this one is definitely one of the top best heroines profiles, just because she has Mushu and Cricky along with her, and it looks really great. I like this one a lot. The red is also really beautiful on this pin. And then of course with Mulan, we need Shang. This one's really nice too, because the same background for Mulan is on Shang, so I really like that. So you can see that Mulan and Shang and Belle and Beast go really well together because they have the same background colors. And then over here we have Shan Yu. Now this one is pretty cool. It's not the best looking profile, but I still really like this one a lot. Next up, we have Mother Gothel from Tangled. She looks really great. Definitely one of my favorite villain profiles for sure. I like how she has the flower in her hand, and she looks really cool, so she's a great looking profile. After her, we have Flynn Rider. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie, he's not the best looking. It doesn't really look like him too much, but it's still a really good looking pin. And I wish his bag was the actual same bag from the movie. It's not the same satchel, but he's a good looking pin overall. I like the background where it says the Snuggly Duckling though, so that's cool. And then after him, we have Rapunzel with Pascal. This is actually in the top most valuable heroines pins out there. And I actually thought about getting rid of this set just because I'm not a big fan of how Rapunzel and Flynn Rider came out looking. But I think I can't let these go because I really like this movie. Next up, we have Randall from Monsters, Inc. Now, this one looks really great. I think it's one of the most underrated profile pins, and I really like how he has the scare tank right there on the side. So he's a really great looking pin. I don't think I'll let this one go. And then next, we have Sorcerer Mickey. This one is one of the top valued ones. He was actually part of the Mickey's profile set, and I actually used to have the whole set, but I decided to let some of them go, and I kept this one along with Steamboat Willie. This one's a really nice one too. So I don't think I'll ever let go of these two. They look really cool. I actually have a third Mickey, which I'm possibly going to get rid of soon. Right over here, we have Brave Little Tailor Mickey. I'm not going to lie, he's definitely the best looking Mickey profile out there, but I am not a big fan of this Mickey, so I don't think I'm going to keep this one for my collection. After that, we have Ursula, who I actually am about to ship over to someone because I did get rid of her. Unfortunately, it is a nice looking pin, but I'm not gonna lie, The Little Mermaid is not one of my top favorite princess movies, so I will be getting rid of this set. After her, we have Eric. This one's really cool too, but I think he's not the best looking hero profile. He's pretty simple. And then after that, we have the most hyped up princess profile, Ariel, with the seahorses. She is a beautiful pin. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hard for me to let her go, but honestly, I rather have some other pins that I would really like more in my collection, which is why I'm letting her go. I might regret it one day, but I don't think I will whenever I get what I really, really want for my collection. Now, the next set we have is Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie Boogie. Now, this pin over here, I'm not a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but the best thing about this pin is that it glows in the dark, and that's probably the only reason I held on to it for so long. That makes this pin super, super awesome. But it is a really nice looking pin. And then the last one I have to share today is Jack Skellington. I like this pin a lot. I like the details on the background. And I actually had Sally to go with these two, but I recently got rid of her as well. I will definitely be keeping the rest of these right over here. I like all of these pins a lot. So they're definitely staying in this collection for a very, very long time. I am pretty sad to say goodbye to these three, but honestly, I don't really like the Little Mermaid too much. So I don't think I'll miss these guys. And I'm gonna get rid of the Brave Tailor. And like I said, Oogie Boogie is just really cool because of his glow. But I'm not a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, so these two will definitely be leaving my collection real soon as well. But here's the reason why it's really hard for me to let go of the Oogie Boogie. It's really cool how it glows in the dark. Here's a picture of all the profile pins that I had in my collection. You can see a couple of these are no longer in my collection, but most of them are. Let me know in the comments below which of these are your favorite ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know if you guys would like to see more Disney pin videos in the future. And if you do, let me know what exactly you guys would like to see, because I have a lot of Disney pins I could definitely share, and I would be more than happy to make some videos. So let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see next. As always, thank you all for watching, and peace.